really thought the guys came out good energy. You know, I was really pleased with a lot of carryover from our meetings. You know, some of the walkthroughs. You know, what that helped allow us to push and implement on day one. Had some newcomers, you know, a good freshman group and a good group of guys that have joined the program. You know, some of the experienced older players, seeing them take on a leadership role and trying to set the standard. You know, obviously a lot of things we're going to have to improve on when it comes to that. But you know, I thought it was a good day. I saw some speed, saw some big plays. You know, both sides of the ball. You know, obviously you're in just helmets and t-shirts. It's really hard to get a sense of a lot of things. But you see communication, urgency. You know, guys working to implement the fundamentals that we talk about and to continue to push and develop them. And so I thought it was a really good first day, and pleased with what the guys were able to do as they came out.
How did the quarterbacks handle everything on your play, especially the newcomers?
I thought they did a good job. I thought DJ had some really good moments, some good throws. Pushed the ball down the field. Showed some confidence in what we were asking him to do. With the first install, I thought there were some missed opportunities that we had. I thought Luke handled the offense well. I thought there's some things that as you get out there and get a little bit more confident in just the speed and the things that are going on. But I liked just his demeanor and just being able to take control when he was out there. I thought Brock did some good things as well. So we'll be able to go and look at the film and really get down more to the details of it. But I thought all in all it was a good first day.
Is some of the teaching the way you guys do things as opposed to, because some of these guys have learned details but maybe from a different program?
Yeah, no, I mean it's one of the great separators. I mean, just like I told them right after practice, what we do is important. I mean, I've said this a lot. I understand my job and I understand the responsibility. You got to win games, right? But how you do it matters at Florida State. It matters for coaches. It matters for players. How we work. The detail and the standard that we're willing to push to on some things that maybe others might not value as much. They're critically important here, and so it's just helping that educational process. But I thought it was a good first day.
You praised Malik Benson for tour beauty. How did you like what he did today? The vertical bomb, the one he kept off the carpet inside.
I thought he did some good things, and I liked the speed that I saw today. At receiver. I mean, there were some missed opportunities that we had. Some of them. Really, the guys, some of the returning guys. We had some balls that got to the ground. We got to be better at. I thought. I like the speed and explosiveness, but obviously just the timing. Those are all the things. Right now we haven't been able to. This is the first time that with coaches and all of us out there together, to throw, to catch. I mean, to do things at a full speed pace. So I thought it was good for day one, but looking forward to the strides that we'll make throughout the rest of spring.
So Ernie Sims out there with some gear on. Is he going to be
Yeah, so that's. I don't know if I can. Yes. No. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I say anything about. Yeah. Not officially, but we're glad to have him here. Unofficially. No, he is officially here. Yes, ma'am. So obviously there's some new rules being implemented with the player-to-coach communication, and so we're working through different things on both sides of the ball, trying to get a sense of what's the best fit for us and how we might implement some of that. Day one, really. If y'all are, Ira will have a question.
You, some of the defensive players, like guys that have played at other schools, like the defensive linemen, I mean, they look impressive physically. Even in a position like that, is there a lot of mental stuff that beyond just?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's still technique, fundamentals, things that they're being asked to do, whether it's gaps, responsibilities, just a style of play. You can play D-line a lot of different places, and the task that you have, is different. But I think that for guys to understand, we're a textile front. We want guys to be active, to move. Obviously the way that we pursue, and those things are all important. So it's just building upon that. But I think it's it's one of the things that does set us apart. And seeing those guys, I think they're taking to it well.
And how cool has it been? You touched on it yesterday. All these former players back this week.
No, that's great. I mean, and having pro day, on Friday is exciting for them. I just love, the camaraderie. The confidence they have. I mean, they've gone through the All-Star games. They've been to the combine. Just to hear them speak of the things that they were able to grow in, throughout their time here at Florida State. I mean, they're confident in what they've been able to do. They perform at a high level, and you just see the relationships that really stand out. Guys, and I know I mentioned it the other day, but guys that played together, guys that haven't played together. Having Ernie, out here today, and seeing guys like Renardo Green and Jarian Jones, going over there, and just the appreciation. Kalen DeLoach was out there, and those guys had visited before, but once in all, always in all, and it's always special having those past players come back.
Quindarius Jones, how much has he grown, would you say, just in terms of technique?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about Quinn. I think he's got a great future. It's just the consistency that has to show up, and I think the skills, the talent, the ability is there. I thought he did some good things today, but that's going to be his constant push. All righty. He was going to let me keep going, but everybody was slow.